What's up, everyone? We're back. Oh, sorry, my headphones are stuck. Sorry about that. It was stuck. Let me mute that. And then go to the scene. Alright. Now I gotta open the game, so we're gonna go do that. What's up, everyone? How you doing? I don't have an intro or anything, so let me just search for the game. Loaded up. OBS is already set up, so let me unmute the desktop audio. There we go. You might hear some static, but that's the game. Alright, log in. Alright, so last time we finished the main story, kinda. We finished the main story. So we finished the parts where I'm safe, besides for the end, but everyone knows at the end. But the little bits and tiny pieces in between of the next chapters, I don't know. So this will be a bit more of an interesting stream. I might do the side stories later, but that's really extra content. Like, we'll do that after I'm done. So yeah, I wanted to save the horror bits into one or two parts after the first part, you know? So we'll get into it. Just disclaimer advised, just because last time we hit on some pretty tough points, so we might hit on some more tough points again. So if you don't feel entirely safe, please don't watch this. I would rather you feel safe versus you watching just for to support me, but I support it anyway. So anyway, let's get started. All right. I'm so dead. Yeah, Sayori's missing. She gone. Okay. All right, let the glitches begin. That's what we gotta click on. Katagugasicasto. That's the that's a simoleon sign. C1's, yeah, shit, I don't know what to read. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out, just because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Yay, we're glitching! Yeah, it's an ordinary school day, it's like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends going in groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Or get some dude friends, bro. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's my life anyway. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is ordinary just as ever, and it's over before you know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly into the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me anyway. Yeah, watching anime is high on my priority list, bro. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Slime? Monica? Wow, it's almost like you... This is a game. Okay. Oh my goodness, totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Have faith, bro. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels like, what'd you come here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. It's not gonna look good for your college resumes, bro. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budgets and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Ah, shit. A literature club. Literature club? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. What the fuck happened to the 4th? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not that boring after all, you know. By the way, the music sounds, like, weird. Like, there's a weird tone to it. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room that you rudely move. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. It is literature. I get so annoyed when, like, people are like, manga isn't literature, but I'm like, bro, it is 100% literature. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica just say she? I have an idea. I'm gonna infiltrate. Hey, Slime, by any chance you're looking to join any clubs? Ah. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you would at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Haha, awesome. You're really sweet, Slime. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I look for the materials some of the time. You're more important. Wait, so she came in here looking for supplies, but then immediately was like, nah, we don't need to do that anymore. Come with me. So did she really need supplies? And thus marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Please don't jump scare me. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Oh, fuck. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Slime. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with sour attitude whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. What happened to Sayori? It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Slime in the classroom and he decided to check us out. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to wait. Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, you should at least make us some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Slime? The girls have a few desks arranged on the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you really didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki rejectantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Can this dude stop opening Steam? It's annoying me. I keep getting notifications on my computer. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess so. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Slime, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship between them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid that in the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, of course you have. I read a horror book once. I didn't like it. Actually, I don't understand how horror can be scary, but I also don't read a lot of books, so maybe that's why. At this rate, Yuri might have better conversation. Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? I saw a flicker. Get away from me. Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. So, that's a good story. Like, if I watch anything horror related, like, my mind will fill in the gaps if I go to sleep. Meaning, you go to bed, right, and you're in a pitch black room. Like, you don't know what's in the darkness, so my brain puts whatever I just saw. So yeah, horror games at nighttime is fun. I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Wait, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap here behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just had an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quietly at Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I thought you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for us to participate in together. I decided to only take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nature the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step to take. I didn't agree to join though. Do you agree as well, Slime? Hold on, there's one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still, I have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought maybe if Natsuki brought cupcakes, that'd be dope. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Slime. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Well, we had 4, but you deleted her. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation, so you blackmailed me. And besides, the club seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Slime? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I'd be super pissed. Slime, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Please don't jump scare me. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Slime, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with a mediocre writing skill. Again, I saw it again. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Zuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Please don't jump scare me, I hate you. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Please don't do the 2%. Don't do the 2% thing. What was it? I don't want to read it. I'll read it. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I'm not doing that. So, just in case we're clear, there is a 2%. I think it's 1% of the time. This screen will now have... So, 1% of the time, this screen will be very much demented. So, there's a lot more anxiety on this one. And I don't know... I might try Yuri this time, but I want to see what Natsuki's is since we focused on her last time. So let's do excitement, romance, jump, music, silly, kawaii, milk, anime, aurora, kitty, hop, shame, climax, disoriented, suicide, jumpy, infinite, time, horror. We're doing a good mix of both, I guess, and flower. Hi again, Slime. Glad to see you didn't run away from us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, so at least we'll keep my word. Well, I'm back to Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else has already been hanging out. Well, thanks for keeping your promise, Slime. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for the commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, she's in front. Okay, the music has changed. I noticed the music has changed. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. I'm sorry, Slime. We'll make sure you find comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glare. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. If only it feels right for me to do something like that, you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Is the room turning? The room is turning. Hold on. Okay, I'm not going crazy. The room is turning. Because I felt so disoriented in this room. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'm happy to pick up a book you wanted me. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, then I should help you get started on something more like... Yuri reaches in the back and pulls out a book. I really don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, you should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Oh, I'm getting trippy. And of course, you know, just discuss it if you wanted. This is... How does a girl accidentally become so cute? She even picked out a book and thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, thank God, we're back to normal. Now everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Yay, I forgot to turn off the context warnings. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches the book out of my hand. He then turns the box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably one of the most irritating sights in the world. I know how that feels. So, that reminds me, you go to Barnes & Noble, right? You want to pick out a new manga, but all of the first volumes are gone, so you can't even, pick it out. I get a close look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do that through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you this one thing, Slime. Don't judge a In fact, Natsuki puts the first volume of Parfait books from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my head. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window, so please don't jump scare me. She pats on the ground next to her, saying me to sit there. I don't do that. Oh. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? Wait, I thought this scene had the part where we were on the floor with her. We're standing up, though. That's not right. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect you to be sitting this close to me either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Well, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Yep, this is what I thought about. Okay. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you live with. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Jesus. I always get so excited when I convince any friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Couldn't you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them. I can't even bring it up with them about being like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to just punch them in the face. I know these kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I'm gravitate towards losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if you... Whoa, holy crap! My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do the black screen bullshit, and then you're gonna come out like surprise. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Go! Calm the fuck down. See, it's not scary if you keep looking at it. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Slime. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we share poems now? That sounds cool. Well, we'll do... I like horror last. We'll do Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed really eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting it in my effort. Hi, Slime. Having a good time so far? Not really, I guess. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm all listening. Can we do less of the glitches? I would like that. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going on with the flow until I'm much more settled in. Anyway, want to share the poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Slime. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we have to learn to get past, so... yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Slime. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Haha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a if you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Haha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money, or leave her any food in the house. So she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Holy crap. But sometimes she does lose it all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is infuriating with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know? Sorry, just looking into the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't really mean I feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes no longer see color. There were others in the room. Are they talking? Are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing ticks my ear. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before reaching my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. It's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, so we call it. Sorry, I'm not very the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of the style that's gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I just had an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never write any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Hold up real quick. Alright, make myself a bit... Wait. A little bit louder. Okay. Alright, let's go with Yuri. I think she's the most fucked up. Yuri shares the poem. I made it pass before enough time before she finished reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. Is it that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her head. I could help, but I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes that we haven't gotten anywhere. I might take Gary a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really don't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Wait, we have the skip button available. I think most of the noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Mitsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. It shouldn't be talking about other people like that. I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing for herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sinking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air present past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I was thinking about it. But it took you so long to read it. I don't really read script. I just don't really read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story is about a ghost and all. About a ghost at all, Slime. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being sympathetically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to get off. Unable to let go of the past. And so to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up your own things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, no weird shit. Wait a minute, is that? No, that can't be. Okay. Alright, are you gonna jump scare me? Okay, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing anything, when I've been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would have been more comfortable sharing my poem with yours if yours was really bad. Yours was supposed to show me some done poem to make me go, ha, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts and gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand, do you? I already told you that I don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure no actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out a win or a loss. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. It's only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just being honest, I am. Why so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in his high school thinks its writing is always sophisticated and stuff. So people who try to don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simply writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, the rhythm, the rhyme at the end, then made it flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So it did. I guess more into it than I realized. That's what I meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take anything away from her. Phew, I guess that's enough. I glanced around the room. That was more stressful than anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my yeah, we're about to go into a horror thing. Literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up doing myself. Across the room, Monica is sitting on a notebook. Eyes on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you were trying hard to come up with something nice to say? That's... Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Slime did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect you to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Slime liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I don't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what, you're right. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Slime appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you're full of yourself. Huh? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Or I wouldn't do that. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Slime started showing up. Natsuki. I'm Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Ah, shit. Me who looks like I want to be edgy bitch. Edgy? Surely my lifestyle is too much for someone with mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves and then graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with a sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just dressing up acting cute? The only cute thing about is how do you try? Whoa, carefully, you might cut yourself on that edge, Jerry. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with... What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's Slime hear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels about this. Suddenly Yuri turns over to me as if she noticed something standing there. Slime. She's trying to look at me bad. That's not true. She started it. How would... Whichever one I choose, they're gonna hate me. Natsuki. 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 Oh, hi. What's up, Monica? You broke the game. She broke the game, guys. Are you gonna move out of the way? Hey, Slime. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a bit more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put a foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes me want to spend less time with the others, right? That's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying. He made her cry. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her head, her palm on the forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Slime, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, this meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Slime. It would be a bit embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. What the fuck? That actually surprised me. Holy shit. Okay. Well, we're gonna try to go with Natsuki, right? Nope, we already fucked up. Cute. Laugh. Mouse. Sing. Kiss. Play. What would email? Email is cute? Okay. Warm. Sparkle. Hair. Silly. Jumpy. Nibble. Holiday. Bliss. Kawaii. Charm. What the fuck? Please stop it. Don't do this to me. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. I've gotten a bit more comfortable here for the past couple days. I haven't. Entering the club room, my usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Slime. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure with me, but Yuri's expression. The weight of yesterday's quarrel seems to hang in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me closer to the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that we're considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell you something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think of any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way I can be a bad person. Excuse me, sorry. And now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. Haha. Slime. I don't say these kind of things so frankly. They make me feel a little happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help to worry a little bit. What? You're looking at me like that. Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid of you secretly hated me or something like that. Not at all. I don't hate you. Aha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That kind of makes no sense, though. You had always heard the bell, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't get me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm super impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should totally play for us sometime. Thanks. That is, Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing songs, but that's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Slime. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure on you like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's what I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything from the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off to the closet. Slime, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you wanted to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me the book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting up for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Holy crap! Come on, we're going over there. Yo. What's the story about anyway? Well... I looked at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the things about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like she was going to be a nice story, but that dark turn came out of nowhere. Huh. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Slime? No, not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy the kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into that kind of thing. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's a kind that challenges you to look at life at strange new perspectives. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I'm rambling, aren't I? Wait, hold on. It blocks off. I can't read it. Okay. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. What the heck was that? But when I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill... It skips something. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Yo, get that shit out of here. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. I stay here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that it's something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. As soon as I understand what Yuri meant by reading in company. As if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a bit distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Shit. It looks like she's reading from the book instead. Sorry. Can you stop skipping it? I want to see what that says. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk under up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. The music turned off. We're so fucked. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean into a bit, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and the forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri's side under the thumb flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face if she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? I turn the page. Sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me and I turn at my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be silly, the thought, but The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Uh, no, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was kind of thinking that she second guessing things she says and all that. Uh-huh. That's what you were thinking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? N- Never mind. We don't really get that far yet. We didn't really get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Oh, don't do this. I think I know what's about to happen. Yuri puts her head over on her chest and feels her heartbeat. I don't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. The eyes don't look fine, though. And I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands practically, rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Slime? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a bit strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing to be alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left on the books and I slipped it back into my bag. Ah, we can't even look at Yuri's poem. Okay. Well, Natsuki, we'll go with you. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, this is the one as good as your last one. I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a bit different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club really writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You probably would be able to learn something from it. T3B1B1BZB3VY. That's probably a LFR. This looks like, yeah, I can't read that, buddy. Slime, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you all long time. That was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why'd you ruin it? Why'd you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? No, come on, don't do this shit. No! Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't need to hate me, Slime, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Yay, she killed me. We died. I think that's the only jump scare that I know about. Hi again, Slime. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. We had that weird thing with Natsuki a little bit ago. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come with the masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You would never know. I want to share with what you wrote for today. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Slime. I was going ooh in my head when I was reading it. It was really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. That's weird because I thought I did more of Natsuki's stuff today. Writing that full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just so detached from reality. I don't mean that's in a bad thing though, but sometimes I get this impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's where she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. But I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad you took the time you needed. Alright? Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so hope you do too. Save me. Hold on. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful color, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. And endless Capricornian meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granted, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard in trouble. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage? That's interesting imagery. Delete her. The game's telling me to delete her. Delete her. I think we have to wait. Oh no, she's standing there. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You ever know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice. I guess I'll take her advice and save. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, Yuri. Are you gonna be fucked up? Okay. I've been waiting for this. Let me see your poem for today. Yuri smiles, takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Haha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Why is there smudges on this? There's smudges on the paper. Wheel turning an axle, grinding, bothering, letting, gearbox, falling sky, holy... I'm not going to read all this, so I can't read her handwriting very well. What did you do to it? Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of my backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend like this conversation never happened? Ooh, sorry. You keep the poem, though. I don't know if I want to read the special poem. A dream. I wandered to an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls behind the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry so that the other side or into a wall or anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of infinite width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into the warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Please don't jump scare me. Oh no, stop! Okay, everyone, we're done reading all the poems, right? We have something we need to get over, so it comes here. Okay, what's this about the festival? Sort of. Do we have to do something about the festival? It's not like that we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves if we get new members. What was that? Are we gonna ignore that? Hold up. Hold up. We need to keep it simple, okay? Okay. I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Slime joined us, which is the club activities, but this isn't the time for us becoming complacent. We still have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything's getting noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with so many people as you can? To inspire them to find some feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves. They can write anything about. By the way, check the back wall if you're watching. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Slime? Ha. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Slime to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us would join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never really would talk until Slime joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Slime isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider your opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Slime want to get new members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's something more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why'd I think that everyone here saw the same as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're getting anything new members or anything. Slime, why did you join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Yeah, look at the back wall real quick. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just wanted a place that felt nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club for being that for me? There aren't any other places for me. And now that Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Slime. It's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction that she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts to pack her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet this club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Slime? What do you want to get out of the club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give an indirect answer, but better than nothing. I think the most important thing for everyone is to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Did I see her eyes bleeding? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in member, the identity of the club as a whole will change. I don't really think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a bit awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Slime? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat for a bit with Slime before we leave. I just want to see what he thinks about his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves to Yuri and exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic here, haven't they? Slime, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I really hate to see one happy. Oh no. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. Wait, what the fuck's happening? With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and how Yuri's being a bit you-know. Haha, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all this time you've been here, you've hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know can understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. That's kind of sad. Anyway, we're going for a Natsuki run. Doki. We got a Monica. Okay. We got a Monica jump. That's kind of cool. Lust. Fluffy. Pop. Oh, the word count's fucked up. The word count's fucked up. Clouds. Laugh. Skirt. Papa. I don't know why that makes you jump up and down. Pink. Pure. That's Monica. Oh, I see what she did. Okay. I have to explain later, but I think I know what she did. Kawaii. Jumpy. Flower. Disown. Hope. Ribbon. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this should be the last one. Joy. Please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me. Hi, Slime. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to do... Huh? She really is late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say it like I do it on a regular basis or something. Like I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Look, I did some things about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this isn't something we're doing together. Anyway, another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you just go look for some other coins under the vending machine or something? That's not very nice to say. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still taking time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Slime, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans for today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Slime's already engaged in a novel that we were reading together. Aren't you glad we got him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. I really doesn't... You guys can do whatever you want. Whoa, I saw that. Thanks for understanding, Monica. Please don't kill me. Okay. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading tea much better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and kind of filter it inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands her the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk, so I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down for the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, she moves really contrast her sparkling mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. That'll be right. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hands out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is Sling holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I had to look for her. Don't go look for her. Don't go looking for her. Okay, I know what's about to happen. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be nearest fountain. I heard us in the hallway. Ha. What's that noise coming from around the corner? Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale. Sling was sucking on the air through her teeth. Are they in pain? I reached the corner and peered out. Yuri? Yo, holy shit. I'm not really surprised with seeing because I've seen other people play through this part, so I'm not really too surprised, but yeah, she does cut herself. Oh, we go back in time. Alright, we weren't supposed to see that, guys. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Slime, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle 200 degrees. Now time for get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less while I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out not very hard for me to do. When it's with you around, anyway. Haha. That's great, Yuri. I just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Slime. It's very enduring. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour the cup of tea for us. Slime, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a bit easy on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at the desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that, reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. The bag is small. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall and the teacup's on our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer under our shoulders, touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is particularly resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focusing on reading again. I take the chalk candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips and the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri's lips curled over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Slime. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. No, don't turn off the music. Please stop. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Slime. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Slime. What the fuck? My heart won't stop pounding, Slime. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Slime? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. I can't even make me... It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, Jesus. Stop looking at me. Please stop looking at me. Are we done here? Bro, you need to stop. It's time to share poems. That was a little fucked up. Okay, we'll go back to Yuri to get her shit over with. Finally. Yuri holds my poem in her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Slime, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Slime. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay me feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. And I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, Jesus, what did you do to it? Okay, I see blood. I see a yellow stain. So, let's just assume there's ketchup. Right? There's ketchup. There's a little bit of lemonade. So, I assume that she was making hamburgers or hot dogs. That's what this is. She was making hamburgers and hot dogs. That's all she was doing here. Oh, hi. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem was about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. Well, she took my poem, so I don't think we're doing anything with it. What? You gave me your poem. You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It just pissed me off at a bit you didn't even think to show it to me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. This isn't a poem. I don't know how else to bring this up, but it's been something I'm worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here for a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. I just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I think Monica knows. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Slime? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all the problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. And I guess we have to do just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, God. Just Monica. Whoa. That was creepy. Well, we just have Monica left. Slime, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I don't want you to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. I'm getting kind of dangerous for you spending so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she's just kind of high from it. It might even be a sexual thing. But the point is, you're kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy, spend more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have it together in the head. I know how to treat my club members. That's kind of weird considering that Monica has been manipulating these people. Anyway, I guess we won't have to worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it. Well, whatever. If it makes you feel happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I really worked really hard on the poem, so I hope you like its effect. Here it goes. Your PC render upon needs to restart. Will click some error. Jeez, that startled me. Well, I guess it's kind of messed up, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Just move on. Yes! Context warning, suicide. Oh, Jesus! That's kind of fucked up. Okay, we're just gonna ignore all that. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Staggering air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, we can just get this done. I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as it thinks it helps. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. What about slime? Slime is gonna be helping me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. It's not only is it your workaround most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from the extra pair of hands. Mine too. Wait, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you know about is dragging slime around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let slime decide who to help, instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let slime make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. I know how I feel with you two now. Can we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Jesus Christ, these aren't the people I like. You shut your mouth, for God's sakes. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Hold on. Wait, I'm not moving the mouse. I'm not moving the mouse. I'm not moving the mouse. That's so weird. I want to click on Natsuki. She's the only one. Oh, that's... Hi. Monica. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. This Sunday is okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking slime for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Gary, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little, unresponsible here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling slime away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe just hate yourself so much you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would really be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted was to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki out the door. Hey, Slime, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Context warning, suicide and blood. Be prepared, y'all. Oh, God. That's in my ear. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Slime, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come by my house instead. The whole day. Just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There really is something about me, isn't there? But, you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone who cares about you so much? I have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more important that something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Slime. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Slime, Just know how much I love you. I love you so much I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. All I want is all to myself. And I will be yours. And I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Slime. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Chat, what do we want? Yes or no? Can I fix her? That's the question. We'll rephrase the question. Can I fix her? To the audience in the chat. Here, I'll drink my tea. Alright, we're gonna fix her. Let's go. Yeah, she kills herself. Yeah, we can't fix her. She's dead. Doop-a-doop. Doop-doop-doop-doop. Ding-ding-doop-doop-doop. Yeah, we can't read any of this. Also, pay attention to Yuri's eyes in this scene. Yeah, I can't read any of this. Yeah, this is a cute game, right? Really cute. Yeah, this is all I can do, by the way. This is all I can do. I'm just, like, button mashing the space bar right now. Come on. I know there's a point where it, like, skips over all of it. I know I could also press the skip button. But no, we can't fix her. Maybe next time. Which is a real shame. I think it would have been a cool part of the story to go to Yuri's house, though. But I know that's like another timeline that we can do. But no, we're just skipping through. Oh, there we go. Now it's evening. I guess we're stuck here. I'm just gonna... You can probably hear me button mash the space bar. Come on, make it through the weekend. There we go. Now we're at nighttime. It's like you don't have to... Okay, there we go. I can do this much faster with the mouse. The space bar's too slow. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. Do, 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 do. Okay. So I hope y'all's weekend's going well. Honestly, though, like, going off topic, I really liked Yuri's lines, though. Like, just how dark they were. And it also gave me a chance to kind of, like, do a darker tone to my voice. Which I don't normally get to do all that often. And I'm a naturally darker, or not darker. No, it's daytime again. But no, look at her eyes. And the blood is dried up, too. We're slowly seeing the life being drained from her body. I'm confused, though, because isn't if you die, like, the muscles keeping, like, your pee and poop, like, aren't they, like, not... Don't they stop contracting, and so you shit yourself if you die? Like, I've heard that was a thing. So, isn't technically she's, like, pissing herself? Like, if you think about it. But I guess probably not a good thing to show that, so... And I probably don't want to see that. Come on. Come on. I could just clip skip, but I'm not going to do that. Sorry, my watch was going off. On other news, though, I went for a run this morning, though. Oh, now we're back in the evening. Is this all the lines that would have happened at her house? But no, I went for a run today. Took a nap. I had my boy dinner. Like, all the good things that you do on the weekend, you know? I was also playing a little bit of The Sims because that game is good to play every once in a while. But it's a good time waster, you know? Yeah, I'm not skipping it. I'm just gonna do this the hard way. Maybe there's like a Steam achievement. Like, congrats, you didn't click the skip button during the horrifying scene where someone killed herself. And also, I'm sorry that the context warnings are there. I keep forgetting to turn them off, but this is probably the last part of the vlog of the playthrough. There's only one other jump scare that I know of that I'm kind of worried about, but I don't know if it'll play. Because I've heard rumors that it doesn't play in this version, but then I don't know. You'll hear my voice react because I know what the lines are because I've spoiled this game. So I already kind of know what happens, but I tried to make it look like I knew. Yep, now the blood is dried because when blood dries, it becomes brown. You know what? No, we have to keep going. We have to just keep pressing the button. I'm gonna get the video demonetized, even though this video isn't monetized at all. So I guess it technically already is. Come on, dude. Sorry, my wire was getting in the way. Alright. And you can see, like, the sunken expression, too. Like, I kind of really like that detail. I shall not skip it. I shall keep button mashing. I'm surprised the hair doesn't become, like, paler or darker. This is not very... We just have one more night, should be? I'm not... There we go, back in the evening. I'm button mashing is... Oh, I got it. There we go, that's the move. Use the space bar and the mouse. You're essentially doing, like, double. I guess, if you have a... If you can't watch, like, quick things go, maybe not. Also, if those haven't noticed, Spy Family Season 2 is out, so start watching that. Because the first episode was definitely a good way to get back into it. But I've been rewatching the anime on my off time, so... But I've really enjoyed watching it again. Like, you notice some details that maybe didn't notice before, you know? Wait, do I have to skip? Is it gonna continue to do this? There we go. Alright, it's festival time. Whoa, got here before me. Ah? Oh, that's nasty, but that makes sense because you just saw her friend kill herself. I'm here. Slime to sling happened. Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, you were here the entire weekend, Slime? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize this script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Oh no, she's removing the characters. Which, by the way, you can do this in the settings. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil off of this tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had one since the last time I ever had the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What's happening? Can you hear me? Is this working? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Okay, we're on the last part of the game. Hi again, Slime. Welcome to Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year. And, you know, I guess you can't really skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person. Oh, shoot, I totally forgot. Hold on. just in case there's a part that I hope it doesn't... Okay, this might be fine. I'll read, but I think there's a part in here that I think I don't want you to read. That you. I'm talking to you, Slime. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Let me... Only slime. Only slime. Hold on. Can I stretch it? There we go. I will put myself back to normal once this goes by. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know that I'm aware this is a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I'm trying to tell you all along. Man, if I only had paid a bit more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that thing with Yuri. Okay, I think we're good. Hold on, let me... I'm just making sure because the... If you don't know, and maybe it's differences in... But there's a... It might say your real name, so that's why I did that. I'm sorry to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since I heard that name now, has it? Yeah, that's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's oppressive personality backfired too. You just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Slime? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch them from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Slime. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter what kind of thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pang of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't really have free will. And the worst of all, knowing that what's really out there, in the world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Slime. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. That's why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems I felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understand. You probably saved my life, Slime. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if you hadn't met me. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched in this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness the same nasty things. It is not bedtime watch. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's just some game. And I know you wouldn't get over it. So that being said, Slime, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Slime, will you go out with me? With only one option left. She only programmed one option for us. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Slime. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Slime. The game just won't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things ever go that way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Indeed, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Let's write a broken poem. Manaka, Unaka, Urigi, Wanku, Muik, Sana, Luku, China, Ukta, Muka, Monka, Nchi, Moka, Ma, Yo, Una, Unka, Nunca, and Una, Monka. I wrote you a poem. Oh, what is this? Write a poem for Monica. Cool. Got achievement. Hi again, Slime. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Slime. Did you write this poem for me? It's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I finally find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us disseminate the crumbling world. Dismantle the crumbling world, and I write the novel in our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way, in a world of infinite choices beyond this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best part of the game if everyone else, like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't need to hide anything anymore. You are really special to me. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Slime? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. She can tell! No! Please don't do it! This is what I was talking about! She could tell that OBS is open. Fuck. Okay, just get it over with. I know it's about to happen. Okay. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little rude to them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind. Hold on. My mic's acting weird. There we go. I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Oh, Jesus. I know what's about to happen. Please don't do this. I really can't do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it got me. Oh, okay, we're good. I had my eyes kind of squinted, but we're okay. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Slime, I really didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, it would take me some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. So I think at this point, yep, we can't do anything. But there is a trick that I can't really show you. So, let me work in the background here. If you don't know what to do here, oh wait, did she say? Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean in like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working on some job for some company, just like you're completely replaceable and the world won't miss you if you're gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that that's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can go and change the world. Like when the chances, like what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent the artificial intelligence or become president? It feels like I'm never gonna make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I can think of a key to happiness just being helplessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life talking, consuming, and never giving back. When people realize that the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I just want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I even surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Alright, at this point, there's nothing more we can do. So let me do the thing off screen that we have to do. If you're not familiar with the game, there is... Is it here? Hold on, I'm trying to find the game. Resources. I'm looking through the game files. Plugins. No. Did they change it? Or do I have to... I hate how hard is to form habits. There's so much stuff we're actually doing hard, just forming habits seems impossible. This makes you feel so helpless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from that the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at siphoning through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, philosophy, and education don't catch up with the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not the one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with the feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Alright, they changed... How do I... Hold on. I'm trying to... I can't even... Is it in documents? Hold on. This is so stupid. Hold on. Sorry, I'm being dumb. Hold on. I literally can't do anything. Hold on. There we go. Settings. And then let me... Can I save? No, I can't. Sorry, I'm being stupid. 1 minute. I'm looking through the config files right now and trying to find where Monica's data is. Browsers, no, not there. I know we have to delete her. Anxious for no reason. No. Or is it in the game? But I can't save. There's no point saying more. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, return to the desktop, and then I think it's in here now. There we go. Okay. So I think we have to delete Monica. Are you sure you want to delete the file? There we go. Yes. And we go back, X, and then go back into DDLC. What's happening? Slime, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Slime. There we go. We just had to delete her. Please hurry and help me. Monica chart does not exist. Help me. Whoa. Monica chart doesn't exist. Monica doesn't exist. Did you do this to me, Slime? Did you? Did you delete me? I did delete you. I tried doing it the other way, but it didn't work. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Slime. I trusted you. Do you just want me? Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind so you wouldn't hurt? So, were you only pretending to be kind just so you hurt me even more? Nothing's happening. I never thought anyone could be so horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I ruined the game. That's the achievement. Slime, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. So what's gonna happen to the game? Where's the game, bro? Wait. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am to hate you this much. All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I just destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's kind of fucked up. I made up my mind. Slime, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they're still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Okay, what is she doing? Is everything back to normal? This game is not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. And this time, Monica's nowhere to be seen. Alright, let's start a new game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, surroundings are coupled by couples and friend groups to like school together. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey Slime, hey, Sayori's back. Well, there's always this one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up the habit once again. Slime, are you proud of me? And for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. But you never say anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Yeah, well, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw the streets becoming increasingly speckled with other children making their daily commute. By the way, Slime, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not. As I start to say what I always do, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori won't let me take any more offense in now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she started a club of her own? Actually, yeah, I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself be lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is ordinary as ever. It's being over before I know it. Pick up my things, gather my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club on the flyer I saw. I walk across school and upstairs in a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I visit the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Slime. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. So you're the Slime that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Slime. We're in the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one is apparently named Yuri, who seemed to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl's name is Natsuki, despite her size seeming like an assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Slime, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Haha. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure we won't be so bad having you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially become a recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day this, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down on the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged on the table. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs the wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil where it reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. Wow, these look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to take icing in her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her steamy glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, it doesn't look like a hot cup of tea to enjoy the good book. Already trying to impress a new member, huh, Yuri? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I'll enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Slime, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way to answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps it quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What I'm saying, I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Tell me a good story of such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid at the moment I walk in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like lots of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't want to read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, what about the first thing you said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't just say that. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Slime wants to read some of my manga, then try to stop him or anything. or I won't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take his opportunity to try something new as well. Would you agree, Slime? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing the Literature Club... That's all kinds of things that the Literature Club do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means we should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would be fun. That would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You are the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. Well, let me get a drink real quick. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you would do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Uh-huh. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. Whoa, why are we saying her to shut up? I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri run to clean up the food. I guess that the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Slime. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better when you're around, Sayori. Aw, Slime. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're putting it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Slime. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Slime. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. No. Not like this. Not like this. What's going on? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. It hurts. Ah. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here at all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Slime. Goodbye, Literature Club. Who is it?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
It's so cute.
And not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Playing audio. I'm gonna stay quiet for the last part here, because this song is really, really special.
Every day I imagine a future The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I
I
take
think
her,
all the
is it
pictures that we
love
didn't
if I
earn
set you
are
free?
grayed out, maybe.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. Oh, sorry. And most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run the reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. So, I think if we try to open the game, it's not going to work. Yeah. So at this point, we're done with the game. Now, this comes from me itself, but this, even though I'm just starting out as a streamer and I don't have a lot of people, this is one of the games that I wanted to play just for me, but share with a lot of other people, even if it's only one or two. So for the longest time, I've always wanted to play this game, but I get really bad anxiety when it comes to horror games, and this being one of those, I felt like maybe it would be better to play this game with streaming it. And so for everyone watching, even though it's not that many people, I'd like to, and for the future people that look at this in the VOD, but this is one of the games that I really wanted to play for a long time, and I was finally able to play it. I had spoiled myself with it, but it still felt the impact at the end. But thank you for staying with me. Thank you for bringing confidence for this 2-part series. But yeah, I've always wanted to play this game, and I've never had the confidence to until now. But with that being said, I'll end it here, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday. See you later.